up guys, I'm Mr. Back in the video. Today's video is what if there were 4 teams in World Tour and told on World Tour. Let's begin. Alright, it's episode 1, Duncan won't quit no matter what. Episode 2 is getting Plains Cross Canals, Team Chef with a pig, and I think Alondra can charm the pig to get to the end. I think Izzy and Sierra still swap teams because Cody is on Team Amazon. So Sierra would be successful and Cody's like, no. So Cody gets his manicures. It's a real shame. I really don't like that storyline. That's why I made a joke out of it. And Bridget somebody said on my comments one time about Cody, but anyway. I think everyone gets across the items. Nobody can lose a stick on the Amazon. Team victory, non-elimination. It's a 3 Japan episode. Alondra does his idea. Gwen and Courtney are still friends. Eva goes in her team. Ezekiel for his team. Tyler for his team. I think Alondra wins. Eva second, Tyler third. Ezekiel last. Alondra goes with the monster idea. Cody does what he doesn't even know with the full cooperation rest of the team. And Sierra. Noah is annoyed that Izzy's on the opposite team, so he can't have an alliance with her. And I feel like Ezekiel would come up with something like Jack the Ripper. Harold does his authentic Japan idea. And on Team Chris, there isn't really anything I can see them doing. And Heather will try to take leadership on her team, but it's Heather, they're not really going to listen to her. And Alejandro goes to Justin and says we need to make an alliance. And while Justin initially writes him off, Alejandro explains that last season, Justin got Gwen out. And Gwen and Courtney are not going to be big fans of Justin. Justin's going to realize this, so he agrees to work with Alejandro and temporary truce. But once they've dealt with their bigger threats, they're going to go after each other, which Alejandro agrees. So they want to secretly get each other out, but they have to work together for now. So Alejandro wins the challenge. Followed by Cody. And Harold narrowly beats Team Chris because I can't see Team Chris doing that well here. And they just vote off Heather because Lindsay, everyone else is friends. I think it would be Heather or Ezekiel, but because Heather does lots of things wrong here, she's getting voted off. Episode 4 is the Yukon. Now Alondra can't vote the bridging against Dr. Bobby because Alejandro's here. Tyler pulls. Ezekiel would pull. Eva pulls. And Alejandro. And Courtney. Now, Alejandro would target somebody else. And I think he goes for Sadie because Sadie made it further into our season, so he'd see her as a bigger threat. Now, I know he'd see Sean and Bridget as bigger threats than Katie and Sadie, but he realizes once they merge, they can be quite a threat. And so he gets Sadie stuck to a pole. So she goes. Episode 5, Noah talks to Tyler and tries to get him in an alliance. And they talk to Jeff on how they need to get Sierra out. Alejandro wins the carriages and Tyler wins his first team thanks to his apple bombing. I think Alejandro does the same thing and as Gil. DJ, I think Team Victory leaves here. And they vote off DJ. Episode 6, Domination. Episode 7, Slap Revolution. So, it's Alondra Corey, Shauna Eva, Sierra Tyler, Ezekiel Bridget. Alondra can't tell Shauna jump off the platform. So Alondra wins the challenge. Followed by Shauna Eva, Sierra Tyler because they're stronger than Ezekiel and Bridget. Katie and Lindsay vote Ezekiel. Bridget would also vote Ezekiel. And I think Trent would also vote Ezekiel. So I think Zeke is out on episode 7. Episode 7, fair play to Ezekiel. Episode 8, the Amazon race. The Amazon left to right, Lindsay goes left, Tyler Team Amazon follow. Harold would, Gwen says now to go right for a bad luck thing. Harold would also follow Team Chris, Team Chef with the challenge. Now Courtney and Gwen would ask Owen to vote Justin with them. But Alejandro's a smart player, and Alejandro's noticed that And do I think we vote Gwen off? Yes, I think Alejandro and Justin convince Owen to vote Gwen, and says they make a deal with him next time they go elimination. They'll get rid of Courtney, because Gwen calls them the challenge. Gwen goes. Really shocks Gwen and Courtney, because they believed Owen was going to vote with them. I think Owen can be very easily convinced. Episode 9. Kathleen, I love you. Team Victory definitely win the challenge because without DJ here, there's no reason to lose. Lindsay by herself might win this challenge, so she's definitely winning. So between Team Amazon and Team Chris, I do think Team Amazon will win, just because of the fact they have more people. Cody is mobilized into his year of the entire challenge, so Team Chef win, and they have that deal and get rid of Courtney. But now Alejandro and Justin are going to try and get each other out because they realise that, well, there's not really any threats around. Episode 10, New Kids on the Block. Team Jeff won the challenge because there's no Courtney and Gwen. Team Victory win. Amazon, everyone qualifies for the eating portion. So, it's whoever does the best in the challenge. I think Owen's here to definitely win. Shauna tiebreaker at Owen, so she's winning. So it's whoever I think is the better eaters, and Sierra's really great eating challenges, so I think they win because of Sierra. So Bridget and Lindsay vote for Katie. Katie likes Trent, so I feel like she wants Lindsay to vote Bridget. The other three vote Lindsay, and in that tiebreaker, the other three vote Katie, and Katie beats Bridget and loses to Bridget in the tie. As 11, Jamaica, Asian top play mouse crashing. Owen sent to the infirmary, so no one's by themselves. Alejandro and Justin could win the challenge. I think Bridget would definitely win in GF. So I think they would do better than Harold. So I think Team Victory lose. And they vote off Eva, which is really sad. It's kind of ironic considering that Eva and Izzy are best, or like in the East Coast Alliance. They both are made in the same episode. Episode 12, Aftermath. So episode 13, Duncan doesn't return to you because no Courtney or Gwen. So Jack the Ripper. Okay. So Noah finds Jack the Ripper. Noah and Cody would find Jack the Ripper. Jeff and Tyler and Sierra would call it. Harold would also find Jack the Ripper, and I think Justin and Owen could find Jack the Ripper, considering the fact that Noah doesn't original. So Justin uses his looks. So I think Bridget, Trent, and they do terrible in the challenge. And I think Bridget wins you off Trent. Episode 14. Alejandro does the board challenge. I think it's Harold, Bridget, and Tyler. Alejandro. Funny person Justin is Owen, Shauna, Lindsay, Sierra. I think Owen. Shauna wins because Sierra's not full power yet. Hurdles, Justin, Beth, Cody, and Bridget. I think Cody would win. The tiebreaker happens. Noah, Alejandro, Harold, Lindsay. Harold wins the challenge. Lindsay wins the challenge. And Noah can be Alejandro because he has a bigger build, his wings melt. So these two vote for each other. And it's kind of tricky for Owen to see who he would side with in this scenario. But I think the two realize that Owen's more of a liability in this context. I feel like Justin and Alejandro kind of realize that actually Owen would just be easier for me to eliminate because Justin I could be amazing direct. So I feel like these two vote for each other. I think Owen would side with Justin to get rid of Alejandro. So I think Alejandro goes here. Episode 15, The X-Files. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So Owen gets Harry 51. Justin's looking for him. I think Tyrus hacked the alien. Cody calls himself again, but Sierra destroys the clone. I think Owen gets saved. So I think Tyler finds an alien. And he screws up. Owen, Harold, Lindsay still could find an artifact. Tyler's here to screw up. No reason for Tyler to go. F60 man at work. Oh, there's a Emu. Yeah, Chris Chef can't start until he gets there. So everyone else has enough Starfleet to be able to win the challenge. And Owen loses the tiebreaker. Episode 17, Sweet and Sour. I think Nova can definitely make a ship to win. I think Bridget and the girls and Shauna, Harold, and Beth just loses the tie. Alright. Episode 18, Bridget's still here, plainly wouldn't come back. This is not a mission. Now with the merge. And somehow Sierra's still here. They got treating Chris at the Amazon. So the pairs then. Sierra, Cody. Shauna, Noah. Harold, Beth. Lindsay and Jeff. And Bridget gets the bear. So Bridget falls. I think Cody and Sierra fall. Lindsay and Jeff fall. Noah and Shauna fall. So I think Harold and Beth win the challenge. So they win immunity. And Shauna, Cody and Noah are out together, so they vote Sierra. LaShauna has Harold. So I think these duos, these two vote Jeff. So Jeff is kind of with these guys, so he's able to get Bridget to vote Sierra, so he's all vote Sierra. And I think everyone just votes off Sierra for me, almost. Episode 20, Chinese Fake Out, everyone calls for eating potion. I think the winner of the challenge is LaShauna. So, LaShauna can get the girls to vote Bridget, vote for Jeff. The other 4 vote Beth. So Beth and Jeff are just sent home. Episode. So Noah would get Cody, Bridget, and Jeff to vote for Harold. The other 4 vote, and Harold gets these 4 vote Jeff. So Harold and Jeff are just sent home. F21, Wakanda Gone Wild. I think Noah wins the challenge. So he has immunity. So Shauna and Bridget go to Noah and ask him to vote for Lindsay or Beth, and they go for Beth, who's generally seen as a bigger threat because she's won action and is gonna the only person who's been in finale. F22, Rafa they race to the top. I think Noah and Cody are out the running and Lindsay. So between Bridget and LaShauna, I think LaShauna would be faster than Bridget, so I think she wins the challenge. So LaShauna can convince Lindsay And Noah and Cody vote for Bridget. And Lashana also votes Bridget because, and Lindsay because she's the biggest threat is not immune, so they end up voting off Bridget here. Episode 23's Drumheller. I think Lashana does okay. Lindsay won't do that well. Cody does a scrappy donkey, and Noah wins the first part of the challenge. So I think it's just a strength challenge, and Lashana wins. Lindsay and Lashana vote Noah. Cody and Noah vote Lindsay, and that tiebreaker. Sorry, Lindsay. Episode 24. Gwen plays for Lashana. Noah, it's Owen. Cody, it's Sierra. On mission. 25, the rest to Hawaii. So Sierra can't board the plane this time. She's not here. Lashana uses her bracelet to get to the end. And Noah uses balance. Now Cody doesn't give up because he's not facing villains. And I think Noah and Lashana, I feel like Noah could definitely make it, and Lashana. So third place, Cody. So Lashana and Noah are in the finale. It's kind of ironic considering the fact that Lashana was fed up with Noah. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. This thing actually this is going to go on. If there were 4 teams until Drum Door. And yeah, peace farewell.